Hey, what's up? What's up? Joe in Vegas back with another review. This one's different. This one's interesting. I'm actually excited to do this one. There is a new show that opened up at Mandalay Bay. It opened, I think it was a soft launch the last couple weeks, and then I was invited. I used to do some work with the Marley family in my real life, and I know a lot of people that currently work with them. So I did get invited to. They don't know. They don't even know I have a review channel. So just want to be clear on that. But I did get invited to the premiere opening, the VIP. I'm going tonight to the after party, the grand opening after party. So I'm being very, very fancy. But I told the guy who invited me, who he knows me very well, and he knows I do the review channel. But I told him, look, if you want, I'm happy to do a review. I'm probably going to do one anyway. But I'm going to be dead honest with you, dude. If it sucks, I'm going to say it sucks. I believe it or not, I actually have some integrity. He said, dude, honestly, it's such a good show. I'm not worried. And I kind of went in scared. I didn't know what to expect. I heard about it. I saw some commercials about it. It was kind of very vague of exactly what it is. I didn't know if it's like a Cirque du Soleil show. Is it a, what is it? Like, is it a nightclub? Is it lip singing? Is it Bob Marley impersonators? So he wouldn't tell me anything, and I kind of liked it. I kind of went in completely blind. So we went in. It's really interesting. You go into the first room, and there's a bar there. So for all you alcoholics that tune in to my channel to learn about the different drinking portions of Las Vegas. So for all you alcoholics and non-alcoholics, you'll be happy. So right when you go in, there's a big room. It's got a little stage, and there's a bar. And just like a regular club, it looks like a little club. And you'll start ordering drinks. And then little by little, actors will start coming out of the woodwork in the crowd. And it reminded me almost like a bar mitzvah or a wedding, where it felt like a hype. That first room felt like a hype room, where they were just hyping people up. They were calling people's name. They were asking you, they asked my girlfriend what her name was, and I don't want to say her name on here, but, they did a whole chant with her name, and so from Utah, and the whole room was screaming her name, and it was very hyped. They were showing you different dances, and the first room just felt like it was the start of something. Get everybody in the right mood, get a couple drinks in them, get everybody flowing. There's a little bit of stages, and the actors would come in and out between off the stage and in the crowd, and they were really hyping everybody up. And then as that ends, and that's probably 15 or 20 minutes, a wall opens up, and you go into a second room. Wall closes behind you. Now you're in a second room, which is a little more artistic, a little more Bob Marley. There's a tree. There's people dressed like Rastafarians. And then you start hearing some of the Bob Marley music. And I don't remember the set list, and there's no set list. It's not a concert. But I could tell you from start to finish, they play every Bob Marley song you can imagine. Everything, all the Could You Be Loved and Three Little Birds and Is This Love and Jammin' and Buffalo. So every Bob Marley song you'll want to hear is there. I didn't know, like I said, I'm helping you out. They don't play full songs. They play elements of songs. A minute here, 30 seconds here, 2 minutes here. There's no lip singing. There's no Bob Marley impersonator. It is completely immersive, completely artistic, and very, very cool. I did not think like for me, I'm the kind of guy, if I go to a wedding and people are like calling you in, like, come dance. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, I hate it. I hate that. I hate when people pull me on stage. If I'm at a magic show and they try to pull me on stage, I will crack the guy in the face. Say, leave me the fuck alone. I'm not part of your show. So I had a lot of anxiety walking in that this immersive thing was going to really bother me, but it wasn't. They were so cool and respectful. They can tell who wanted to, be involved, who wanted to jump on stage with them and who didn't. But the whole thing really felt like a celebration of Bob Marley. And it's so important. I realized that by the second room already. It is so important to keep this Marley music alive. There's nothing more important. You see this, everybody knows the state of music now. Bob Marley music, it's so real, and it's so passionate, and it's so soulful, and it's everything that we want our planet to be. Loving each other, caring about each other, just that peace and love thing that's so important, that Bob Marley was and is and will always be the great ambassador of that. And, as time goes on, man, we forget these old artists. So, tip my hat to the people that are keeping this alive by doing this show, and I hope this show's here forever. It reminded me a lot of the Beatles Love Show. Not as good. If you listen to my channel, that's my favorite of all time. But just amazing. So what happens is you end up going room to room to room, and every room is a completely different immersive experience. Some of them are all, graphics on walls and really interesting. I see a lot of it like in America's Got Talent, where you see graphics in the background and then there's a dancer on stage that's perfectly synced in with the graphics to make this amazing effect. So there's a lot of that going on in every room. There's so many dancers. Everywhere you look, there's a dancer. They're all singing. They're all dancing. They're all happy. And it's infectious. It makes you happy. Bob Marley's music naturally puts you in a good mood. But when you're surrounded by people all around you, there's people on top of you, below you, behind you. It's a party. It just feels like a big celebration. You are like at a Bob Marley celebration concert. That's what it feels like. Celebration party. Sorry, not concert. Just feels like you're at someone's party. Come on over. Let's celebrate Bob Marley. Let's turn on Marley music and let's dance and let's do this. And that's what happens. Every room's a different experience. A lot of it is leading up to. I mean, they're all good. I think the last room was the best, but each one is different. Each one is unique. There's something fun about, like, I was worried. I saw it was 75 minutes. So I realized right away there's no seats. There's no seating, just so you know. There's actually, I take that back. In a couple of the rooms, there are little benches. Actually, in all the rooms, there's little benches on the side. So most people don't sit, but if you want to sit or you need to sit, you can find a place to sit, no doubt about it. But it doesn't feel like you're in a theater. Those seats are off to the side. It's very well done. Very high quality, everything. High quality graphics, high quality sound, high quality actors. It just felt like a fun, high quality show. Thank God, because I didn't want to give my buddy a bad review. So the whole time I'm thinking, like, I texted him a few times. I'm like, dude, this is a really good show. This is really entertainment. I've said it in my last few reviews. What's the goal of shows? What's the goal of concerts? And the answer is entertainment. And to entertain you. That is the goal. If you like Bob Marley, if you don't like Bob Marley, this is such an entertaining show. Visually, musically, it's awesome. Everything leading up to the last room. They give you these sunglasses when you walk in. They tell you wait for the last room. They are 3D glasses, but they don't look like them. They look like cool sunglasses. And you get to the last room, and they did a great job on the 3D. Just images of Bob in the air, all these stars, and three little birds flying around, and a moon, and it was really. It all ties together really nicely. I mean, they could have got this really wrong, but they did a good job. They got it right. The value. So I had to look it up because I got the tickets for free. But it looks like the cost is about $100. They have some summer sales going on. It's $50. But it says tickets are limited, so I don't know how many of those they have. But I think for $100, it's about right. It's maybe a drop pricey, but it's an hour and a half. You're not getting a 45-minute show here. You're getting a full, fun. I think it's great. A scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 9.2. I really enjoyed it. I'm a fan of Bob Marley. I love Bob Marley. You will be humming Bob Marley all day, all night. I'll probably be humming Bob Marley for the next 2 days, 3 days. It just makes you want to go home and turn on your radio, turn on your music player and put on Bob Marley and just chill. That's the goal. That's what it does. They're going to teach the next generation, hopefully, about Bob Marley. And it's our job as humanity to keep Bob Marley's music alive and going for generations to come because we need it. This world's a mess. We need Bob Marley. We need that kind of music, that happy, positive sounding, influential music. So thanks for listening. I appreciate it. If you've seen it, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. And I will see you at the next show. Bye-bye.